Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a very pleasant night to you, my precious pack, and welcome back once more to Vega Conflict. Today I want to talk about the Anvil carrier once again because the squadrons that it was primarily released with have been buffed. Now, I'll talk about them in a moment. The reason we're at the base is because I want to talk about the anniversary rewards for logging in real quick. First off, 16 hours of build tokens, resources, 5 Surge and Shooter 3 credits, 6 12-hour crafting tokens. I'm not even going to try and figure it out because it's too late for me to do that right now. 16 hours of repair tokens, that'll be nice. And a single elite pre-fitted scrapper. Let's just take a quick look at what it has. All reusable item tech. So all the best of the best, and it comes with a skin on it. So that's pretty nice, so it's not going to look like that, it'll look like something else. Let's get on to the actual combat now so I can show you what I was talking about. Okay, this is the Mark III Inheritor target, and this is the Mark I carrier. This is the fitting for it. Note the damage per second, only 200,000. It's got very, very little. And the health of the squadrons is pathetic and everything like that. One thing I want to note right now, at the end of the video, as in during the outro, every single item that is used in the fittings will be displayed, so for anyone that doesn't play the game anymore but is curious about what the names of stuff are or just seeing the larger version of them, they'll be available there at the end. But for now, let's just show how disappointing the unbuffed squadrons are. Yep, they just got wiped out in a single barrage. They're just gone. They do virtually no damage, and they get wiped out again. And now, because the carrier's being focused, they're allowed to do some damage, but every time they go out to the ones in front, well, they're bound to get chewed up a little bit and spit back out, which is kind of a shame, because they could have done so much more damage, but squadrons, for the most part, are weak, at least until they were buffed. And I'm only talking about tier 11 for now. So, what kind of buffs can you look forwards to? Well, the very next match, which was against the Mark IV Inheritor target, whereas this was the Mark III, will show you the difference in power between these and the newly buffed ones. Come on, jump right to it. Okay, here we are. This one is very specific in how the fight goes, and that's a lie, because the fight can go any way you want it to. Look at the difference in damage. The previous one had 200,000. This has 2,300,066. That is an absurd amount of damage per second. And it shows. This is the Mark IV target, as I said, and as you're going to see, this is what the newly buffed squadrons do. They have more health, they have a longer launch range, and they have more damage. So they're just better overall. But I mean, they're still squadrons, as you can see, still just going to get wiped out, but they ate that first one up like it was nothing, and then the second one's gone. Third one, fourth one, they're all gone, just like that. They hardly got to touch the carrier. Now, before anybody asks in the comment section, why do I test a single vessel alone in some videos compared to fleet and others? It's because I tend to find the best results to gauge the power of a vessel by testing it alone, to see what it can do to the most dangerous target that I farm regularly, or that I'm going to be farming regularly. In this case, I've already got my Mark IV Dreadnought. I'm just using this as a test target because this is the only one that was available at the time. But as you can see, it has no issues at all just ripping this fleet up, but it's still going to falter and fail because poor handling on my part. But that's actually going to be it. This is all I wanted to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump into the outro and show everything that was going on. And that's that. That's what that looks like. That is the newly buffed squadrons that we have gotten last month from the carrier event. That's what they can do now, and that's how hard they can hit, as well as how much damage they can take. I mean, they still get vaporized instantly, as you saw, but that's not the point. It's the point to show that they're valid now, whereas before they weren't. And that's going to be it. So, be safe out there, happy hunting, and as always, I'll see you later.